How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech, and today we've got an interesting one. We have a blue-black with Dimir mill control list. The aim of the game is to mill the opponent either just by milling their deck and winning that way, or using the power mill to power out some really powerful things, such as the Cruel Somnophage. I actually really like this card. It's pretty cool. So let's go through the deck anyway. This is a pretty sweet one with some cards I don't normally play with in standard, but we're giving them a go today. So first off, we're running 3 copies of Make Disappear. Good counter spell, 2 mana. It's just really good in the format, right? Being able to counter something for 2, and then use the casualty. Casualty doesn't really come up that much, as we don't really play that many creatures, but it is a nice option to have. Then we've got 3 copies in Negate, just straight hard counter. Being able to counter a non-creature spell. There are a ton of powerful non-creature spells in the format. Even just being able to stop a removal spell or an opposing counter spell is very relevant. So just having 3 of them, just be like, mid to late game or even early game, just like, nope, you don't get it. It's actually pretty nice. We've got 3 copies of Scatter Ray. I don't normally play this card. Normally I just play Make Disappear. But being able to counter an artifact or a creature unless they pay 4 really does work in that mid to late game. Now you could play Essence Scatter as well, but being able to counter an artifact can be quite relevant. There's not that many in standard that Big C play, but still pretty decent. Then we've got 2 copies, like I say, of the Cruel Somnophage. I like this. So we've got 2 mana Star. Bound toughness equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Not great for my deck because I don't play many creatures, but most of our opponents are going to play creatures as well. And then you get to pay 2 mana to mill them for 4 cards, or mill someone for 4 cards. Ideally them is, because they're probably going to have the creatures right. Most of the time this comes down as a really big creature, really fast, and you can mill quite a bit in this deck. So it is a powerful creature, big raw stats, can be a bit awkward for some decks to deal with. Overall pretty good. Then 2 copies of Go for Fright, nice cheap removal spell, deal with any creatures. It's pretty nice. And then 3 copies of Sheoldred's Edict. This is quite good. You can get around certain tokens or creatures. Being able to do a Planeswalkers is also really relevant. I really like this card, and that's why we're playing 3 copies. And then we're trying out the Stonebrain. Something a bit interesting. Now this is good in a meta where you kind of know what your opponent could be using. Okay. Now if you play against mono red or something like that, this isn't a very good card, right? But if you're playing against the Ram decks, you can name something like a Traxxas, which makes it extremely difficult for them to, come back from. You could play around. You could play around with a few things with this card. But it's all about knowing what your opponents might play, right? But like I say, against the aggressive decks, it's kind of a bit of a dead card, but we're going to try out anyway. Then we got 2 copies of Liliana, great removal in a Planeswalker, +1 to make both people discard a card, and if you get the ultimate, that's also very, very good as well. Do play, only playing 2 copies, but still pretty decent. Then we've got 4 copies of the Invasion of Amonkhet. Now this is actually really good. Comes down, you mill each other, both players for 3. They discard a card, I get to draw a card. Brilliant. And then if you do the 4 damage, then you get a 4/4 and you get to become a copy of any creature in any graveyard. Most of the time you're going to be taken from them because they've got more creatures than we're playing, but overall pretty good. And then we got 2 copies of Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. Now again, I've never really played with this. Most of the time you're only using it for its first ability, which is 2 mana tap. You mill 3 cards of theirs, and then you get to put a land card from their graveyard under the battlefield and your control tapped. Great, it kind of ramps you, but not only does it ramp you, it also allows you to just mill cards, right? And it gives you some sort of way that you can, get a win out of. But it is one where you're just kind of getting that really grindy game going, which is quite relevant. Then we've got 4 copies of Jace, the Perfected Mind. Of course, we're playing mill, playing a control deck. Great, because it makes your opponent creatures smaller. But then if we do get that mill, then we can get some really, really good stuff going, which I really, really like, because then it allows us to mill a bunch of cards, draw a bunch of cards, and then it's a win condition. If you do the -X, you can play it, -5, mill 15. End the game very quickly with like 2 Jaces, so yeah, pretty good. Then 3 copies of Sheoldred. It's probably like, the best creature in the format. Very good in this deck, obviously, because we're playing a control deck, and we want to have a good body. It can just run away with the game as well. Sometimes you can play Sheoldred, and if you've got like a Negate up, you counter their one-off removal spell they got in their hand. Pretty much it, so it is pretty good. We've got 3 copies of Breach the Multiverse. Again, we're milling, but we want to get good stuff out of the graveyard. This is the best way to do it, so I do like Breach the Multiverse. It is a pretty sweet card. It is 7 mana, that's why we are playing 3. We're not playing many other, 5 drops or 6 drops. We're just playing 4, then 7. So this is a real late game powerhouse. Then in the lands, we've got a bunch of basics. We've got a bunch of dual lands as well, and then some Raffine's Towers to get some cycling going, which is pretty nice. If you want to give this deck a try, guys, of course the deck list will be in the description below. We'll be playing some best of 1 standard games. We're going to see how good these new cards are with this big boy. I'm going to try out the Stonebrain and the Realmbreaker because I haven't really played these before, so let's see how this goes. Alright, on the play. Not the greatest having both of these, but I'm going to keep. Alright. Yeah, they're not the greatest, let's be fair. Let's mill them. But okay, Rona. That'd have been a good one to counter, but can play tap. Mill them. Oh. Let's come play tap, doesn't it? Edict, yeah, it's for legends. I mean, they're going to keep filling up their graveyard, which is good for me. Get 2-2 so far. Oh. Invasion. Let's just pass here. I can do it in my turn. Let's hold up Scouray. Negate. We'll get massively pressured here. They're only attacking me for a little bit. Okay, let's mill them. Ramp some more. Okay, it's helping me get my lands though. Make that 4-4. Pretty big. Try the invasion, see what they do. I might want to counter it. Right. Interesting. Okay, over to your opponent. These are 7/7s, huge. I mean, if I play them, they're going to go for the throat, but I've got a Negate, which I could use to protect them. I think my next turn I'll play him. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Okay. Probably gonna counter that. Because of how annoying that would be. Replay the land. Did draw a land for the turn, which is good. I was wondering when I'm going to get a land. That's annoying, I can't counter that. Do get a card though. Yep. Another land. I'll even play Lily. Play on. 15 cards in their graveyards. Just pass. Yep. Need a removal. We need to draw some, like, removal. I'm on 6. Mill. Not looking good at all. Mm-hmm. Ah. Block. That's fine. Yeah. It's only got a second go for throat. Okay. Yeah, they're digging. Okay. Yeah, Sheoldred. Oh no, they can't. They don't have the mana. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We do Lily. Okay. How many cards have I got left in the library? 25.
Enough with the mysteries.
Okay, I'm on 3.
I've always hated clouds.
Sure. Now I can either tick up or draw a bunch. I think draw a bunch is probably better.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. No secret escapes my...
That's good. Oh, we got there. Wow, that was a close game. Okay, on the play. Yeah, it seems fine. If I know what I'm playing against, Stonebrain could be pretty good. Alright. No, we keep all this. I don't know what my opponent's playing, so. Negate that. Get out of here. Okay, well that's that's a lot of mana. It's red green. Nope. Land. No land, okay. Mill, draw some cards.
You cannot.
Okay, together, nice. Cool, cool, cool. You got a free turn there, buddy. Ooh, okay. That's annoying. Yep.
The knowledge we acquire is still valuable.
I mean, it's difficult. I don't really know what to name with that stone brain. I could name for the other Thunder and Rajus, but I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. Possible. Lightning Strike seems a kind of weak card. Maybe Nahiri's Warcraft in. Sure. Well, at least they both die. Interesting. What a wait. I think they've got Lightning Strike in hand. Oh. Don't play anything. Interesting. I'm just gonna go with the Raji. Okay, so did they have Lightning Strike? They don't, so could I didn't name that. Bye. They're all gone. Okay. Pass, I think. Interesting, they've got basically 2 pump spells. None of that. Okay. He gains double strike. Oh my. Okay, going first. Yeah, I like to keep Realmbreakers in the hand again. It likes being them open in hand. Okay, mono reds. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Need to find like a Sheoldred or something quick. Okay, go. Go. Yep. I'm just gonna run now. Okay. Land, pass. I expect to see some creatures. Okay, maybe not. Let's just mill them. Oh, over to you. Already it's a 3/3, pretty good. Get rid of it. Oh. Jace, good draw. Pick up. Easy to negate that creature.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Yep. Get smaller.
You can be made to obey.
Don't mill them. I can discard a card. Discard. Okay. Maybe they got another one in hand. Yep. Okay. Alright. Nice. Alright. Opponent's going first. Yeah, I'll keep. Removal. Stone Brain. I mean, it's only good if I know I'm playing against. Okay. Not what I expected, for sure. Probably name Sheoldred with this. Okay. Might just say Breach, but no, okay. I'm just gonna make him sacrifice now to go and done with. Okay, over to you. Yep. I'm thinking Sheoldred with this. Nice. Yep. Nice. Okay, so in their hand they got counts. Okay. Interesting. That's not what I expected. Oh, if I mill them. I'm gonna mill them anyway, that's literally what my deck does. Okay, well, we'll just make this creature bigger. I'll pass. The impulse. Yep. I mean, how big is this guy now? 3/3? That's not too bad. Sheoldred, they can counter that. Let's just get this guy down. Yep. Okay. Plan to be good. Or removal spell. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's a lot of damage. I think I'm dead. I can counter this. I have to find a go for the throat. No. GG. Alright, going first. Okay, yeah, keep. Alright, please no mono red. Okay. Get down the brain now. Okay. Go. Don't know what I'm playing against just yet. Lango. I could have activated the Stone Brain, but I still don't know what I'm playing against. Tell me what's the name Wandering Emperor, but I don't know if that's the right choice. Don't know yet. Go. Oh. I'm gonna go wandering. You're probably not playing it. Wow. Okay, so blue black, they got Jace, Ash. Oh my days. Okay. Ashiok. Well, let's put it this way, I'm not keeping any, none of my creatures are sticking. Put it that way. Okay. Well, at least I got perfect information on my opponent's hand, and this card's gonna be pretty pointless. Sure. Yep. Oh. Yep. I mean, yeah, you muzzle. Okay. That's fine. No, you can count that if you really want. Oh. They're on 8. I mean, I know they get to draw cards, but still. Wow. Another counter of their own. This fight. Oh. Interesting. Wow, I mean, this is a terrible draw. Wow. Wow. Might as well. It's not like he's got many creatures in his deck. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll mill. More like this is going to be big. Like Owl. Because it's just creature cards. Yep. Over to you. What's that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that 11 land? Okay. Okay. Wow. No, I'm not gonna go with that then. I'm gonna go Ashiok. Jace. Perfect. Mill you for lot.
Retreat is the sensible action.
That's fine.
Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
A 2/2. Pass. Got 7 cards left in their library. Should have activated Ashiok first, actually. Draw. They got a negate. Okay. I mean, they're probably gonna kill me. Yeah, they're probably gonna kill me, to be fair. Yep, over to you. Yep. They can bring back my Sheoldred and they can... I'm pretty dead here. Does that do? Oh wow. I need Jace off the top. Okay. I mean, they could actually kill me here. They could have... What about that Tenacious Underdog? Okay. I'm actually going to cycle. I need to hit a mill card. No. Ah, that's game. Oh, I thought I could have won that. Okay, going first. Yeah, seems okay. Awesome counter. Could do with some removal though. Alright. Need a land as well, of course. Mono red. Be tough. Okay, good, got a land. Yep. Alright. Whatever it is, just counter it. Oh. Get the invasion down. Already a 2/2, that's good. They discard, I draw. Ooh, good draw there. Good draw there. Could go next turn, go for the throat. Mill them. Okay. Take that. I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, I want to hold up this go for the throat. Okay. Good job, I hold up the go for the throat. Definitely good job. Get rid of that. That guy can get straight out of here. Lily. Okay, let's mill them. There we go, got 6/6. Oh, mill. Alright, okay. 6/6 is hard for them to deal with. I mean, he does have flying, so that's going to help them massively. Sure. Okay.
Something suspicious is going on. And for one, haven't
What do they want to lose? That is the question. Okay, good for me. Boom. Yep. Look at this. A big scamp. 4/4 scamp. When it dies, deals damage equal to its power. Pretty good. Let's tick up. Gonna get rid of the stone brain, don't need that.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay. Rumble in for 11. Wowza. Deal with that. Cool. Ah, yeah boy. Okay, opponent's going first. Yeah, I like his hand. Got a removal, got a bit of counter magic. Just need a way to win the game, and I'm pretty much good to go. Thalia. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Yep. Esper Legends. Wow, okay. Definitely go for throwing that Thalia. Discarded another one. Just deal with it now. Okay, I mean, Sheoldred's Edict's good against Raffine. So's Lily. Okay. Okay. Yep. Looking good for me now. Discard. Land, okay. Yeah, let's look.
No more distractions.
Oh.
Let's make this quick.
Put Negate up. I mean, I don't know what for, because their deck's predominantly creatures. I mean, they do play the occasional non-creature spell, maybe like a Go for Throat or a Disdainful Stroke or something, but good draw. Yeah, get this down. Pass. Or the Breach as well, which is nice. Shatter Ray is a good draw. Like I say, most of their deck's creatures, so. Nice. Scrolve, okay. Land off the top. Land off the top. Okay, not a land. Over to you. Good draw, but not a land. I'm going to grab a land though off of this. Oh, okay. Grab a Sheoldred. Raffine, okay. Mill them. Grab a land, please, then I can breach. Grab that. Yep. Okay. Walk on my graveyard. Got Jace. Grab Sheoldred. Grab Sheoldred. And then from them, I might grab an... Thinking from... How many cards I got left? I got 27. Grab Sheoldred and... Raffine, I think. Nice. Thinking about picking the Jace and taking Sheoldred from them, but I mean, I could have, and then I could have milled them for a bunch and then drawn 3 cards, gain a bunch of life, but it was okay. So they want to jam in for 3, put me on 6. I'm gonna gain a life. Gain 2 life, sorry. Yep. Rid of that. Gain some more. 12/12. 3 mental. Let's just play it as is. Last turn. This way I can protect Sheoldred or whatever for the Plaza of Heroes. I can always counter something. Also cycle a land. I've got options. I think having a 12/12 was quite nice. I'm going to potentially take 6. I do have 12/12. Okay. Ah, they wanted to investigate. Interesting. I'll lose more life. Cool. Legendary net, yeah. Okay, they can kill my giant creature. They're gonna bounce it. Okay, I'm going to mill you. 3. Doesn't really make a difference. Grab this. And then I'm gonna cycle this. Liliana, okay. Not looking good for them. Well, it's still quite a close game though. But I think this Sheoldred's gonna carry me. Yeah, that's a bad draw. Bring them both. Pump here. Can I mill them? Well, they got 21. Okay. I think I could have milled them out there. Not bad, actually. The deck did okay. You know, a lot of aggro. And this deck can potentially hold its own. You can get some dead draws against some aggro decks. You know, you can end up getting like some Stone Brains and some Realmbreakers, which feel kind of bad. Same with Breach. But if you get a, you know, Sheoldred against those decks, you could pretty much, you know, hold the fort a little bit. Same with Jace. But this deck is good. You know, these guys get absolutely huge. And you can just win by milling your opponent out, which is quite nice. If I had to change anything in this deck, I'd probably, you know, change the Stone Brain. It was okay, but you know, there's a lot of aggro going around. I think if you're playing best of 3, probably better. But in best of 1, I would probably change that maybe to either some more removal, or I would potentially change it to 2 more copies of this boy, because he did really good. So if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list of course will be in the description below. If you want more standard content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We've got a bunch of Wilds of Eldraine decks dropping for you on this channel, so definitely stay tuned for that one. Alright guys, that's it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.